Hello everyone, so welcome once again. I'm really excited about this story that I'm about to tell because it could have gone south. So that's why I really made up my mind I must tell this story, which would border on birth preparedness and complication readiness, which is what we teach women who are pregnant so that at every point in time they are ready for any complications, even though we don't pray for that. But one is that the woman and the husband must be ready for complications, and of course the facility they use must also be ready to handle complications. Last night I was in bed when I was called. My phone rang and my registrar just mentioned a diagnosis of abruptio placentae. The moment I heard that, I was on my feet rushing to the hospital because we know that abruptio placentae kills in minutes. This lady was rushed to the hospital last night, quite late last night, and she complained of abdominal pains and vomiting. And while she was being attended to, she started bleeding. And the diagnosis was reached, and my registrar reached me. We rushed and rushed her to theater. We spent 29 minutes only to do the surgery, and much as our hearts were panting, we thank God that at the end of the day ended in praise, and we delivered a 1.6 kg female baby with a very good Abga. And today you can see as the baby is not depending on oxygen. You know, like I said, it could have gone the other way. Just think for a moment that this couple did not find their way to the hospital on time, or the members of the hospital staffers were not on ground to move to theater. We would have been talking about perinatal mortality, if not both maternal and perinatal mortality. So it's important that as you engage in your antenatal visits and take your drugs and do what the doctor says, that you're also prepared for complications. Don't live alone as a pregnant woman. You must stay with somebody who is able to drive, who can take you to the hospital at the snap of the hand. Don't park your car and you're blocked by your neighbor. Always give yourself access and be ready to come to the hospital. Don't be guessing what it might be, because it might actually be a very dangerous diagnosis that, if care is not taken, might cause perinatal mortality or maternal mortality, or both. So that is the story. Today I saw the young husband painted with powder all over. Everybody was very happy and all that, but I'm sure they didn't know what we passed through last night to get this baby delivered. We all return all the glory to God for what He has done, and we also know that we all have one part or the other to play for God to also deliver. Thank you once again. I remain your favorite gynecologist, Dr. CIA. Till I come your way again, keep doing the right thing and keep staying informed. Thank you and God bless.